a decade ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations. To realize his dream, he started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Rokusaburo Michiba. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai. Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian. Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from all over the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day, using all their senses, skills, creativity. They're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
If memory serves me right, Toshiro Kandagawa and Iron Chef Michiba, well, let me say they're not on friendly terms. I recall the Hong Kong battle where Michiba said something like this about Kandagawa.
The guy who fought Shenzan, you know, he's cocky. The Hong Kong version of Kandagawa, if you know what I mean. You know, it'd be great if you could have those two do battle. A lookalike battle.
That'd be great.
You should work on setting that up.
Great idea.
Yeah, in Osaka, or maybe, I don't know, Vietnam.
Kandagawa took this comment rather personally, and I am told he is rather angry at Michiba.
Hey, so you're trying to make fun of me. Well, I tell you right now, I'm not going to be the butt of anybody's joke. And I'm not going to let this one go. You remember that. I'm not going to let it go.
Why so much anger? Anyway, he's serious, and this time he told me he's going to appoint the head chef of his main restaurant to do battle in the Kitchen Stadium. Today's challenger, a man who became the youngest head of Kandagawa's establishment, an amazingly well-established chef himself, Keisuke Tamano. Tamano stepped into the world of cooking at age 18. After graduating from high school, he was already determined to work under Kandagawa.
In the field of cooking, there are many styles, you know. Approach and conditions vary at different restaurants and kitchens. I could have joined other places, but I chose this place because of my master's personality and his passion in cooking that I felt from him when I was young. It had to be there, and only there.
Kandagawa recognized the talent in this young man immediately and put him on the fast track, exposing him to the celebrity guests and their discerning taste buds. Tamano's talents soon flourished, developing his own world of great imagination and sensitive display skills. When it comes to the visual, Kandagawa admits Tamano has surpassed him, and that is one reason why Tamano was appointed head chef of Kandagawa's flagship restaurant at a mere age of 26. What makes today's battle even more exciting is that Tamano has observed 6 battles right here from the Royal Box. He is completely familiar with the layout of the stadium and the atmosphere. So now, Tamano, astonish us with your talents. Prepare a feast for our eyes and our tongues, and ease your master's anger.
I'll win, for sure. For Kandagawa's pride.
Post-battle comments from Iron Chef Michiba in Hong Kong upsetting Toshiro Kandagawa in here today with his 6th Hitman. And our guest is actress Chizuru Azuma. Nice to have you here today.
My pleasure to be here.
Azuma-san, you haven't seen the Kandagawa faction yet, right?
You call them a faction?
Oh, yeah.
This sounds like a grudge match. Is it really a grudge match?
Well, it's turning out to be one, and we also hope to see you in here one day as a challenger.
What are you talking about?
We know you'll do it, so take notes today. And our commentator, Dr. Yukio Hattori.
Always a pleasure.
All right, time now to bring him on, Chairman Kaga.
口は災いのもと。これは料理の世界でも例外ではないようです。あの香港対決での道場の一言に腹を立てた神田川がまたしても刺客を送り込んでまいりました。しかも今回は彼が全幅の信頼を寄せる神田川本店の料理長。わずか26歳の若さで頂点に上り詰めた天才です。さあ皆さん大きな拍手でお迎えください。神田川本店料理長玉野圭介。
All right, the designated hitman Tamano is selected by the Don of the Kansai, Kandagawa, and the faction in action, looking to see the young man deliver a knockout blow to Iron Chef Michiba.
どうもようこそいらっしゃいました。
Pleasure to be here.
神田川さん。どうも。
Hi there. Long time no see.
この間の香港対決ご覧になりました。
How could I miss it?
いかがでした
I wish I could have been there myself, but I didn't like Michiba's comment. So that's why I'm here today.
そうでございます。しかし神田川本店の料理長はこれだけお若い方だとは驚きました。
But age has nothing to do with it. It's about skill.
今日は勝つ自信はありますか？
Oh, yes, I am.
さあ、それでは我が美食アカデミーが誇る3人の鉄人を登場させましょう。よみがえるがいアイアンシェフ！
Making their ascent into Kitchen Stadium, the nation's culinary leaders, men of metal, your Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Chinese, Chen Kenichi. Iron Chef French, Hiroyuki Sakai. And Iron Chef Japanese, Rokusaburo Michiba. Here they stand, the invincible men of culinary skills.
師匠神田川敏郎から受け継いだ技を今日は存分に発揮してください。
Yes, I'm ready to battle.
さあ誰と戦う？
Michiba, Rokusaburo!
Formalities out of the way, Michiba, the man, Tamano and Kandagawa are going after. Iron Chef Japanese Rokusaburo Michiba, who goes beyond the traditional boundaries of Japanese cuisine and still considers himself a student of his discipline. But today, looking to teach the young challenger a lesson or two about Japanese food.
神田川本店料理長、若き挑戦者にふさわしい素材は何か。おそらく甘っちょろい考えでは通用しないなと思った時に私はひらめいたのです。甘いといえばほのかな甘みを持つあの魚がちょうど旬。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。 甘だい。
Kandagawa's young phenom standing up for his master with Iron Chef Michiba under pressure now for some unguarded remarks. Tamano and Kandagawa seeking payback. This will be a hotly contested affair. We're set. Let's get it on.
Alex Cuisine!
Bang a gong, we are on. And another battle in the war between Michiba and the Kandagawa faction. There's been no let up in it, and it seems to intensify, kind of like a seasonal thing. And Doc, with this theme ingredient and these two chefs, we are in store for what could turn out to be another great battle.
Oh, definitely. And ingredient-wise, this fish is considered one of the top delicacies in Western Japan. Should be a good one.
Tilefish it is.
Right, amadai, meaning sweet snapper in Japanese. Great ingredient.
And Azuma-san, tilefish dishes, which ones do you think of?
Oh, a plain dish, one steamed in sake, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the meat around the head and the belly part.
Right. This fish is perfect for steaming or charbroiling for that matter.
Boy, that sounds good.
And also, you'll look at the scales, they're very fine.
Okay.
And the chefs, they've got a way of removing them very, very smoothly. We'll watch for that.
All right. And Tamano now cutting the head off of that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and now here he goes. Watch this. The Iron Chef's doing
Okay.
it. Okay, and you just shave off the top layer of skin
Real
like
thin.
this. Yeah. And the fish that have fine scales like this is pretty much the only way.
Floor reporter Shinichirota, go.
Yeah, thank you. I talked to Iron Chef Michiba about this battle, which came about because of his comment made at the Battle of Hong Kong, and he said, if memory serves me correctly, I don't recall saying anything to provoke anybody.
So, the Iron Chef kind of at a loss. Again, some rather innocuous, unguarded remarks made in Hong Kong. No way, I'm sure he thought they'd land him in hot water with Kandagawa, but they have, and now here's the challenger filleting one.
Yeah, this is a typical way of doing it.
Tamano, the 6th designated hitman sent in here to battle on behalf of the Kandagawa faction. None of them have won.
Are they planning to use those scales, too?
Okay, right here, Iron Chef's side.
Right, yeah, I'm sure they will.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, you can serve them if you fry them, or there's lots of
Scales?
ways. Actually. Oh, sure, yeah.
What, like eel bones?
Huh, that's different.
Scales,
Never heard
huh?
of that.
All right, we shall see. And now let's, getting back to
We've
Tamano's
got some
side.
kombu, some seaweed.
Okay,
there,
so
it
he's
looks like.
Curing the
kelp, yeah.
tilefish in that one with kelp. We have seen that undertaken before.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
like
much a routine maneuver, yeah.
And I like it better this way than just the raw sashimi. You know?
Right, well, it helps to get rid of the excess water from the fish and also adds a little bit of flavor as well.
Oh,
All
look
right.
at the Iron Chef.
Kuzan!
Yes.
We just got word that Iron Chef Michiba has added some cut-off fish pieces to his rice cooker.
All right. Good heads up.
Yeah.
Into the rice cooker, and of course, rice in there too.
Tilefish rice.
Yeah, that'll
I guess
be nice.
that's what it'll be.
Very similar to the snapper rice.
And let's see. Yes, got that on tape. Camera guys down there, right on top of that one. Tilefish rice on the way, courtesy of Iron Chef Michiba.
But what about the fillets? Later, do you think they'll show up
Right,
again? or-
after the rice is cooked,
What
I
is the
imagine.
challenger doing there?
That's the skin.
Ah, the skin, yeah. Without the scales this time?
believe you're right. Yes.
Kuzan!
Yes.
Challenger Tamano told me how he feels about Iron Chef Michiba, saying, hey, I respect him. He's a great chef, but I didn't come here to roll over and play dead. I think I have a real good chance of winning.
All right, the young man confident but not cocky. And in our pre-battle chat, he did let on to me that both he and Kandagawa still haven't accepted the outcome of the New Year's battle in which the Don himself went down against Michiba.
Right.
And Kandagawa actually came up to me before we began and wanted it to be known that in his view, that New Year's battle, the worst that it should have ended for him was a tie, nothing less.
Really? He said that?
He was adamant about that.
Oh, foie gras. Look at
Okay,
that.
right here on the Iron Chef side, I
Yes.
think. And Michiba pulling out the foie gras, and no need to remind you that he's an expert in using this ingredient.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It should match well with this very light, sort of subtle fish.
Oh, good point. Definitely.
Yes, good point, Azuma-san, and we'll see how he uses it in 15 minutes gone
Is he
now.
blending it with tofu?
You're kidding.
Wow, that's incredible.
Not truffles, but tofu.
Sounds close, but so different,
It's a
you know.
whole new one to me.
Tofu and foie gras. Good.
Kuzan!
Yes.
Yeah, here's an interesting side note I picked up before the battle. We know that each chef has 2 assistants, but both chefs wanted one man in particular on their team, an assistant named Miyashiro. This is him here. They had to draw for him. Challenger Tamano won, so he is here in the challenger's corner. Back to you.
Wow.
Unbelievable. They've got it pegged down to even the assistant that they want.
Amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
And Tamano so far working quickly and seems to be working rather efficiently at that.
Yeah, you can see his experience. He's working very quickly.
What are the slit stock that you just made there?
Can't really say right now. I think we'll find out soon. But the only thing I can say is, you notice how thin that is?
Yes.
I think that means he'll be rolling something up.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Or he's maybe
So
not quite yet, though.
That over there was a weight?
Right, yeah.
All right, now let's get back with the Iron Chef. I believe he's added truffles to the mix of tofu and foie gras and out on the edge with this one.
Totally.
That's
yeah.
amazing, isn't it?
Is he going to blend them by hand?
I'm thinking food processor.
Okay,
All
but
right.
no tilefish in there yet.
Not that we know of, no.
All right, now the initial mixing by hand.
To be stuffed into the fish?
Yes,
maybe?
yes, could very well be.
Wow, a whole fish going in?
What was that, in the steamer?
He was just trying out the size, I think.
All right, so Challenger Tamano appears like he will be steaming that one, Doc.
I imagine so towards the end, yeah.
All right.
I think he wants to do the whole fish, though.
Okay, and already breaking a sweat, getting a good workout so far.
Michiba-san is planning to roll it up.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting
Okay,
ready.
look
Yeah,
at
mix
that.
of tofu, truffles,
Oh.
and the foie gras in there.
Rolled in a fillet of tilefish, and then what?
I would guess steaming. It looks perfect.
Right? Any
And
other
then roll
way?
them in foils and put them in the oven.
Another possibility.
For steaming.
I'm guessing steaming.
Okay.
Oven or steamer?
I have to go steamer.
Okay, Doc, anything you say is good enough for me.
Looks like steaming.
Okay, steaming it is.
I've never seen a steamed dish like this, though.
Good point.
Fukusan?
Yes.
Challenger Tamano was planning on steaming a whole fish, but as he found out, it won't all fit in the steamer, so he made a quick decision to change lanes and has chosen to do it in halves along with bamboo shoots.
All right, fish too big for the steamer.
Too bad this tilefish is too good.
But he is able to adapt for the circumstances, and now Michiba on to his menu writing.
Oh, yeah?
And Fukusan?
Yes.
Iron Chef Michiba told me before the battle that without fail he was going to do the menu writing because he hasn't done very well in the battles where he skipped it or forgot to do it altogether.
All right, thanks. And you know, some enterprising folks around here have been grabbing these menus afterwards, and they've ended up on auction souvenirs for Iron Chef fans. Some enterprising folks around here have been grabbing these menus afterwards. They've ended up on auction souvenirs for Iron Chef fans.
Really? Wow.
Yes, that's what I've heard.
Tilefish sashimi and okra.
Wow, yeah.
And tilefish noodles.
Oh, noodles, yeah. That's
Okay, and here back on the challenger side, red sauce, and that one, don't know what it is, and also don't know yet how many dishes he's shooting for. But I've got a note from Kandagawa telling me to say on the air his record is 7 dishes.
7? That's amazing.
Might be the record.
It better be.
You're great, Katagawa-san.
Oh, look, he started with this one here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Pieces of the skin here, right?
The sound is appetizing. Listen to that.
Basic deep fry job.
I think so, yeah.
No batter on them.
No.
Sprinkle a little salt on afterwards.
That could very well be, yeah.
The scales are pointing up.
Right, and of course they are edible.
And Michiba still on the menu.
Crispy crackers in the menu?
Really?
Of the scaly kind.
What does it say above pepper buds?
I'm
there?
still trying to figure that one out, too.
And looks like 6 dishes there.
And wow, with the steamed item.
Shooting for 6.
The man is aggressive.
And in a race against the clock. Speaking of which, 30 minutes gone, 30 to go. Yes.
As you know, both chefs are cooking rice. The difference is the Iron Chef has bits and pieces of fish cut-offs in his, while the Challenger has whole fillets added to his.
All right, thanks, Ota.
Okay, steamed tilefish. Hang on. Now, the list is growing to, what do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is there a 7th there?
7.
Man alive, Michiba gunning for 7. Must have heard what I said about Kandagawa's mark of 7. They do have it in for each other. And check it. I think he's got 8.
Oh, no, really?
Yes, 8.
Wow.
That would be the record for sure. If he can pull it off, it may be Michiba who's smiling last.
Wow.
All I can state for sure is that would be the new mark if the Iron Chef is able to bring to the table the 8 dishes on his menu. Unbelievable.
Wow.
The Challenger there has something that looks sort of like potato salad to me.
Okay, Challenger side, let's
see?
check it
Look,
out.
Mayonnaise added there.
All right.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And I see the cucumbers.
Cucumbers too.
Maybe
Okay.
just a simple everyday salad.
Yeah, a salad.
Okay, from
Potato
Challenger
salad.
Tamano.
Fukusan,
Yes.
This just in, Chef Kandagawa has some things to say. He just yelled, "Hey, Michiba-san, when we do battle again, just you wait, I'm going for 10 dishes." No détente here, I'm afraid.
Well, I tell you, quantity may be nice, but without the quality, kind of defeats the whole purpose. We're having some fun with this. Don't want to rain on anyone's parade, but the Iron Chef going for quantity, better keep in mind the quality of what he produces in 60 minutes. And there, the fried skin looking more than adequate. That one.
Look at the Challenger.
Oh, and now he's rolling this up.
Tamano here.
Wow, the one with mayonnaise.
An innovative effort here. Potato salad rolled in tilefish.
Okay, I have got to say this is a new recipe for me. Never seen this before.
Impressive.
Yeah. And, well, there's your answer. It's partly pre-cut for serving, I guess.
noticed that,
if you're
yeah.
asking.
Cut to serving size already.
Just like sushi rolls, you know.
Roll in that potato salad.
That is new.
All right, steam them then, or as they are?
Wouldn't be as is, would it?
He'll cook it, right? I would think.
Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. He's going to be charring the surface here.
Okay, where did he come up with this idea?
Well, you know, mayonnaise does taste really good when it's baked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure about that?
Well, I do it with white meat fish in the oven at home.
I tell you, you are going to challenge one day here.
Well, mayonnaise is a unique, well, sauce, if you want to call it that.
Right.
I do all sorts of things with it, yeah.
That tells you that this Kandagawa disciple knows a lot about cooking, and still on his side, a deep fried job in progress. What is it, though?
Yeah, what is that?
I think that is skin. skin.
Oh, right, the skin.
All right, give me some skin right there.
So he's frying that
Both
up.
sides getting down and doing a deep fry with the scaly skin of tilefish.
Yes. I asked Michiba-san if he really has time to make 8 dishes, and he didn't say anything per se, but he answered with a strong affirmative nod.
All right, and along with that, a sense of urgency over that way. Already a couple of hurry-ups shouted to his assistance by the Iron Chef. And now, let's see.
Oh, he's grilled the head.
Okay, yes, Challenger Tamano, an up-close and personal shot of the grilled tilefish head.
And the cutoffs as well, looks like. He's grilled.
Oh, boy. You just pour some sake over this. That'd be so great.
Sounds so good to me.
All right, and now let's see. Get over back to the Iron Chef's side. The rice cooker's open. First look and catching a whiff of his tilefish rice. Wonder now what he's going to do with the cutoffs in that one.
He'll probably take the bones off, don't you think?
Take the meat off the bones and
Okay, I think you'll add some, actually.
You mean separately grilled filet into the...
No, just like crush it and sprinkle it on top.
Okay, so the cutoffs were there only for the broth.
for the flavoring, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing.
And then you say he'll add some other pieces or flakes of the filet to the rice dish?
That would be my educated guess.
Okay, but at least flavor-wise, the rice is done for now.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh, in the earthenware pot.
Went in there.
Oh, that's interesting,
So
isn't
it could end up as a porridge or something similar.
Interesting.
But, considering all the bones, he won't serve it just like that, right?
So he'd have to be doing something else to this one here.
This is so
Okay, we'll check back later on that one. And still here on the Challenger side.
Yuba? Is that what that is?
Yep, bean curd cakes.
I wonder how he's... maybe with some thick sauce. It looks so good.
With kudzu starch.
20 minutes to go.
All right, 20 minutes of cooking left in the battle. This could be one for the ages with Michiba trying to pull off a kitchen stadium record 8 dishes in Kandagawa's face, no less. And Ota set up for some words with the Don of the Kansai. If you're ready, big fella, let's go over there. Go ahead and take it.
Thank you. I'm here talking with Kandagawa-san, and thank you for your time.
It's my pleasure.
So, how's your man doing so far?
Yeah, he's doing a great job out there. Sticking to the golden rules of cooking. I'm sure everything is just going to taste fantastic.
All right, great. Now, everyone says that the two chefs' approaches are quite similar. How do you feel about that?
Hey, bottom line, ours are going to taste better. No, I can assure you of that. There's no doubt.
For sure, then.
Absolutely. We are going to win this one.
Okay. And is it true that you said that you wanted this fish to be the theme ingredient when you challenged Michiba-san maybe sometime in the future?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to get my hands on one of these fish. I'd give me one, I'd make 10 dishes.
10?
10.
And come away with a victory, of course.
Hey, I've got a lot of confidence with this fish. I can do anything.
Okay, thank you very much. And with that, we'll send it back to you, Fukui-san.
All right, thanks, Ota. And now this is still on the Challenger side.
Into the yuba sauce there.
Yeah, the bean curd
Wow,
sauce.
we are seeing dishes coming at us left and right.
Yeah, this is done more in the West.
Really?
Yeah.
In Kyoto, don't they match fish with yuba, though?
Right, and using kudzu starch as batter.
15
All right,
minutes to
15
go.
minutes left, and hearing that, they go into hurry-up mode on the Challenger side. This one being plated by Challenger Tamano. Iron Chef hunkered down over there
Okay, yeah.
with the konbu and looks like raw pieces, sashimi of tilefish.
Right, yeah.
Not steamed.
How about some soup in here and then steaming it, maybe?
Well, as a soup, well, I don't know.
Okay, and what has happened to the somen noodles on that side?
Hang on, give me a moment. I'm thinking. There's just too many possibilities.
With 8 potential dishes, yes.
Totally confusing.
Hey, you add up both sides, we've got about 13, 14 dishes. No wonder you've hit a block, Doc.
Who thought he'd try 8 dishes, man?
All right, and now with this on Tamano's side.
Oh, the one in the yuba sauce
Yes,
mix.
being served in glasses.
Well, you'd still be using the chopsticks, though.
Oh, right, okay. Caviar.
Yes, caviar has been broken out over there.
Oh, okay, and the Iron Chef has uruka. But what's
Fukui-san?
Yes, go ahead.
These items placed on top of the sashimi are called shuto.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, salt-cured seafood, and uruka is one of them.
Okay, and now I believe on the Challenger side, yes, Uni, sea urchin roe, going on his potato salad roll.
Wow.
Oh, the man's creative.
Oh, yeah.
And check it out, now torching the surface here. Unbelievable.
I cannot even imagine what this is going to taste like. Mayonnaise-flavored potato salad in tilefish, grilled as a whole, and then torched sea urchin roe on top.
Yep.
Mind-boggling is the only word.
Yes, and there's your flammability factor for today.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
I asked Iron Chef Michiba how he's doing with all those dishes with less than 13 minutes remaining, and he paused for a moment and said, could be tough.
All right, the man doing the best he can. Iron Chef Michiba writing up a menu with 8 dishes listed on it. That would be a new record, but now feeling the pressure coming down the stretch, feeling of confidence seems to have waned a bit. Fatigue could be playing a role too, and now back on the Challenger side, bamboo leaves, it looks like here as a lid perhaps.
Oh, yeah, he's covering it up.
Okay.
Yes, all right. It's pretty. It's nice.
Right, those are the glasses containing maintaining his yuba sauce creation.
Almost looks like Japanese confectionery, doesn't it?
It does.
A pleasant packaging, the effort on that one by Tamano.
Kusan,
Yes.
speaking quite loudly in the challenger's direction, Kanagawa-san said, "Hey, we're almost out of ice. Better get some ice." Now, he claims he was talking to himself, but that was pretty close to a red card, don't you think?
All right, let the record reflect. Kanagawa says he was talking to himself. He knows the rules.
Talking to himself.
He gets a pass on that one.
He's just loud, right? That's all it is.
But you can tell he is wrapped up in this. But you can tell he is wrapped up in this, is the Don of the Kansai. Yes.
Iron Chef Michiba seems to be having some trouble. He's mumbling, saying, "Bad tactics. I tried to do too much."
Came clean on that, huh?
He's still saying that, actually.
All right, may have to pull in the horns and make sure he completes the dishes he feels he needs to have in order to win. And oh, wow.
Oh, the tilefish rice.
The Iron Chef.
And look at the bowl it's in.
Oh, snapper. Tilefish is called sweet snapper, like we said. Nice presentation.
That snapper bowl home to some tilefish rice.
The lid even has a fin sticking up on it. Sweet, wow.
And he did add some filet in there.
Yeah, I saw some pieces go in there.
Okay, small pieces were added.
Okay, good. The tilefish rice is done.
And got some roasted white sesame seeds for aroma.
Okay, so the rice will have a lot going for it, and at least one down for the Iron Chef. Now to the challenger side, he's got his rice too, wrapping a ball of it.
Is that
Made into a
flakes
rice
in there?
ball?
Okay, with some cured vegetables, I believe.
Okay, I see.
Wrapped in plastic.
No tilefish there yet, right? Have
no.
you seen?
Okay, no tilefish, no sign of any tilefish in the bowl, and now soup's on
Adding
here.
soup,
Oh, he's got the broth of the tilefish.
Onto the grilled cutoffs.
So I'm guessing he'll add this soup to something just before serving a dish.
All right, now on that side, lid on boil, and now the Iron Chef and cutting up this one.
That's the tofu mix,
Okay,
right?
the steamed item with the filling of tofu, foie gras, and
Truffles, right, I
Okay,
think.
right. We stuffed the fish with a blended mix of those three.
I have no idea where he came up with this idea. It looks amazing, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Stuffed
really.
and steamed, and another one to look forward to.
5 minutes to go.
All right, 5 minutes left. It's crunch time for the Iron Chef. Might have bitten off more than he can chew, figuratively speaking. Was going to try for a record 8. But in this last quarter of the battle, realization is set in. 1 or 2 may have to go by the wayside.
Oh, and adding some cured plum sauce.
Okay, right here from the challenger, the presentation of this one here, almost French and very artistic too.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, now these are...
Okay, this is back on Michiba's side.
I think this is for the somen noodles, right?
Okay,
right, yes,
and this would be a dipping sauce
Right,
for the
right, right,
noodles.
yeah.
Okay, and swinging back to the challenger here.
Okay, and this was steamed and sauteed,
Right, his steamed tilefish
With the bamboo shoots.
being piled on right there.
You know, not only is he got the skills, but he's a very brave man. I mean, he's trying a lot of things.
Very
Yeah.
straightforward.
The kelp, the fish, the bamboo shoots coming straight at you.
He didn't want to just chop it in half, right?
No,
But he had
no.
to.
He wanted the whole fish on this one.
Steamer wasn't big enough, or the fish too big for
3
the steamer, but a
minutes to
bold
go.
approach nevertheless. Michiba, the raw tilefish in the bowls in the steamer, and 3 minutes left in the
Is
battle.
the soup going onto this?
You are correct, yeah.
The soup's going into this.
Right, so the soup will
Oh,
go...
sorry for talking over you constantly. I'm down.
So after showing how he made the soup, then he'll pour it onto this rice ball in front of him.
Okay, the soup from the earthenware pot.
Right.
So that's the challenger style of serving tilefish rice.
Yeah, you don't really know for sure until you get to this stage. See how tough my job is here, people?
3 minutes left. We were able to call a few of them at least.
Well,
Okay,
that's true. Few being the operative
Michiba's
word.
side,
Oh, 10 men, John?
almost like miso.
Yeah, and he's pasting it on there.
Little dab will do you right there.
So creative.
Sandwiching it with fried wonton skins.
Oh, you're right, he is. Okay.
And what was that? The fried skin in there?
Right, he did add the fried skin.
Huh?
Correct.
The skin? Was it really? Just
Yeah,
now?
well, it looks like fried skin to me.
Wasn't it the fillet of the fish?
Oh, was it?
Okay, filet or skin, we'll soon be finding out.
The one sandwich now are fillets, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, the
Yeah.
fried filet pieces.
All right, so where's the skin then?
Maybe as a topping. Maybe?
Topping, But it will be served with this.
All right, Dr. Hattori making the call.
And speaking of calls, we got to be getting close to 1 minute.
Yes, there it is. 1 minute left, the final 60 seconds.
Oh, I'll never be able to do this. No way I'm going to be a challenger for
Both sides now picking up the pace. Kanagawa still talking to himself. And challenger Tamano trying to wrap up his dishes in the last minute of this one.
Gosh, this is so exciting.
Both sides racing against the clock. They are
30
frantic on the
seconds
Iron
to
Chef
go.
side, trying for 8. Did they overextend themselves? And now desperately trying to finish what they can. And not just on the Iron Chef side. Challenger Tamano too. Both have really got it on overdrive. This has been a barn burner of a battle today.
15 seconds to
left.
go.
There's been a lot of hot talk emanating from
10
Kanagawa
seconds
prior
to
to
go.
and throughout this one. And now the Iron Chef is the one feeling the heat,
5
trying to finish
seconds.
up in the dying seconds
3,
of this grudge
2,
match. The final seconds seconds are ticking down, and that's it. Down. The cooking's done. The Tilefish Battle is over.
Hey, what are they doing over there? Look, those guys gotta stop. Look. Hey, look. Somebody go over there and stop them, or I'm gonna do it myself. They've gotta stop. I'll tell you what. Now, stop. It's over, guys. It's over. It's over.
All right, nice going. Thanks.
All right, thanks.
So, how did the hour go?
Oh, well, it was tough, but I managed to finish. Taste will do the talking.
I see. And how many dishes did you finally end up with?
5, I think. Around 5.
So you're not even sure yourself?
Right. No.
Okay. And against Michiba-san's dishes, what do you feel your chances are?
Let the flavor do the talking.
So victory then?
Yes.
Okay. And Kandagawa-san, you were talking to yourself a lot today.
Yes, well, I wanted to get in there and start cooking myself. It's hard to hold back.
We could tell.
I had so many ideas coming at me. I can guarantee it's flavors. Yes.
Another hour down to the wire.
Today I was too aggressive.
Think I'd have to agree with you there.
Yeah, I tried to do too much.
So, did you eventually finish all 8 dishes?
No, 6, 7, I think.
7?
Uh-huh.
What about quality versus quantity?
I normally say 96%, right?
Yeah, 96 points,
Today, they're around 93.
Oh.
Challenger Tamano is offering 6 dishes. First, kelp cured tilefish with cured plum sauce. The sourness of cured plums highlights the gentle sweetness of the tilefish, a fish also known as sweet snapper. Second, chilled tilefish in yuba dip. This unique dish matches yuba bean curd sauce and fried tilefish. A generous portion of caviar adds saltiness. Third, tilefish steamed with bamboo shoots. The texture of young bamboo shoots celebrates the coming of spring, while freshly ground Japanese pepper provides an edge to the overall flavor. Fourth, baked tilefish stuffed with potato salad. The noble flavor of tilefish reinforced by sea urchin and mayonnaise, giving it impact. A new direction shown by a next-generation chef. Fifth, fried tilefish and broad beans served in cracker form, wrapped in bamboo leaves. It's the change in textures which prepares tasters for his finale, which is tilefish soup and rice. The broth created by stewing grilled cutoffs in an earthenware pot, to be poured on steaming rice balls containing cured vegetables, topped by an exquisite combo of tilefish seasoned with sesame seed sauce. Iron Chef Michiba does Tamano one better, offering 7 dishes. First, tilefish noodles topped with okra. The tilefish fillet stewed in fish broth has been chilled and is a marvelous pairing with the noodles. Second, tilefish sashimi. Not simply raw, it's been marinated in kelp broth and sweet cooking sake. And the salt-cured seafood items that garnish help accentuate the sweetness of tilefish. Cold tilefish hors d'oeuvre with a blend of truffles, foie gras, and tofu rolled up in a thin tilefish fillet. Tofu and abalone soften the impact of the rich foie gras. Fourth, tilefish skin crackers, a playful dish meant to refresh the taste buds of our panel of tasters. Chinese sweet paste is what makes this a special experience. Fifth, steamed tilefish soup, served in a triple-decker sake decanter-shaped container which holds the soy and citrus dip, spices, and the soup. The spices assist in heightening the somewhat mildly flavored tilefish in the soup. Number 6, tilefish rice, a dish created by cooking tilefish cutoffs with the rice with a bit of soy sauce added. Roasted white sesame seeds and ginger add depth. Last is grated yam and tilefish sauce, a dish to be enjoyed along with the rice. A piece of fried eggplant is a pleasant surprise resting at the bottom of the bowl. Last year, at a mere 26 years of age, he was appointed the head chef of Toshiro Kandagawa's flagship restaurant in Western Japan. That's how highly the Don of the Kansai regards this man's talents. Today's challenger, Keisuke Tamano. Loose lips sink chefs. The lesson they're trying to teach Iron Chef Japanese Rokusaburo Michiba. For a battle that promises to be anything but sweet, Chairman Kaga unveils the sweet snapper of the sea, tilefish. And Challenger Tamano completes a prolific assortment of 6 dishes. Iron Chef Michiba, trying for 8, completes a prodigious set of 7. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today for the Tilefish Battle are former Lower House member Shinichiro Kurimoto, actress Chizuru Azuma, and culinary critic Asako Kishi. First, the dishes of Challenger Tamano.
The cooked yuba itself tastes good. And the fried item, the subtle white meat fish matched with the oil, is also quite good.
Yes.
But as to whether they're harmonized, maybe too well, you know, to the extent of losing their identity.
This flavor's just too complex. It needs some more time. Yeah, maybe.
The seaweed is so nice in this, and the bamboo shoots are also soft yet just firm enough, you know, and the tilefish has kept its natural flavor. It's very good.
Well, would you just look at this? It's you've got the bamboo shoots and the kombu. It's so luxurious. It's a true sign of the spring coming. It's very delicious.
Thanks.
Now here, the texture of the tilefish is, well, it's okay, but the flavor, it's, well, it's somewhat lost a bit here.
An interesting approach, but the tilefish has no place in this. Where's the fish?
And now his finale, the rice served in soup, is being finished up before the panel.
Ah, this is so delicious. The bonito broth in the base, and with this tilefish adding so much, well, there's so many flavors just coming out of this. This is so great. Great Japanese flavor.
This is such a relaxing, soothing flavor, if one can use that term. It's so nice to wrap things up with a dish like this.
And now up the dishes of Iron Chef Michiba.
Now, eating this here, I really wish the chilled soup was, well, a bit more salty. The filet, well, it's very well done. It's delicious, in fact.
The tilefish was so good, and I wanted another piece, but there wasn't any left inside. I agree that foie gras tastes great, but you can't eat a lot of it because of the fat. At least that has been my impression in the past. But by matching it with tofu, well, one bite makes you want to reach for another one after the other.
The sauce, well, how can I say this? It's gentle and has a strong body. And because it's not an arrogant sauce, it really gives way for the tilefish to be the center here.
This, I actually got the image from Peking duck. I was trying to recreate the same experience using the skin of the fish.
I'm ready to start drinking sake. You know, the sweet miso paste, it's very light, but, well, you can really taste it.
It's a good combination, and the skin tastes good. It's been quite a while since I've tasted the distinctive flavor of the tilefish skin.
And now, to wrap up his meal, the Iron Chef will serve his tilefish rice along with the grated yam sauce.
I must have a second helping, please. I mean, it's so good. It's so delicious. That's all I can say. It's just so good.
You can see he has mixed some ground Japanese peppercorn in the rice to add depth. The sesame seeds also adds another dimension. This is why he is the Iron Chef of all Iron Chefs.
Tilefish, the sweet snapper. We'll see if anyone's snapping after the verdict.
和食の素晴らしさを改めて実感させてくれた今日の2人の料理人。この大勝負にアマダイという素材を選んだこと、非常に良かったと思っています。しかし判定を甘くするわけにはいきません。 それでは発表します。
Youth versus experience today, along with the Kandagawa faction in action. The young one, Challenger Tamano. Kandagawa's 27-year-old phenom, proving age has nothing to do with caliber. Iron Chef Michiba, the experienced one, on the spot in a grudge match. Who takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme?
鉄人道場の草風呂
It's the Iron Chef! Chairman Kaga with relish calling it out. Iron Chef Michiba turning back the bid of the Kandagawa faction for the 6th time. Tamano defeated. And Kandagawa a good sport about it, congratulating the Iron Chef. And the Iron Chef ever gracious in victory. A hard-earned one this was. Kandagawa smiling. Inside the fire burns. He'll be back, but standing tall today, Iron Chef Japanese looks on with Michiba.